everyone, my name is Qyira Yusri. I'm the co-founder and program director of Undi 18. I'm also an alumni of the Future Leaders Invitation Program hosted by the French Foreign Department. Young women and girls have amazing potential to be leaders of themselves and their community. But what they lack is the access to these important tools and platforms for them to speak up. We need to look into what are the barriers that prevent young women from succeeding, and also think about specifically how tech can bridge that gap and provide them the necessary tools and equipments, and most importantly, resources, platform and network for them to succeed. I'm really thankful and grateful to be selected to be part of the program. I think among all the really inspiring and just amazing people I met, some of the key individuals that I've managed to have meetings with are young lawyers, female lawyers especially, working on issues of climate change. I've met researchers, I've met litigators who work on massive cases, bringing forward issues of marginalized communities all over the world. I've also met researchers, who throughout the meeting would, balance childcare, balance research, balance media engagements, just to bring forward not just issues that's relevant to their community, but also around the world. Through my engagements and conversations with these, young women, I've realized that one of the enabling factors of their success is the fact that they were provided a platform, a safe space for them to learn and for them to advocate for issues that they care about. So we need to create and foster more of these kind of spaces here in Malaysia as well as around the world in order to cultivate more amazing and inspiring young women leaders in no matter what space that they want to be successful in, whether it's climate, whether it's politics, whether it's activism. This International Women's Day 2023, I want young women to realize their potential and their powers to be agents of change. This year, in Parliament itself, we'll see key significant laws being passed, hopefully the first one being the constitutional amendment to allow Malaysian mothers to pass on citizenship to their children. Last year, we've seen the passing of the anti-sexual harassment law, and hopefully, after the work of many amazing women NGOs, we'll also see the pass of the anti-stalking bill as well. I think what this means and what this highlights and this showcases to our young girls and women out there is that as long as we speak up, as long as we step forward, we can make sure that our voices are heard. So I think this year, I hope to see more young women take the chance and take the opportunities to create those spaces themselves, because nobody will give us that space, nobody will give us that seat at the chair unless we demand it ourselves. To close the digital gender gap, institutions like universities, governments, political parties, parents, communities need to look into factors that enable a conducive environment for young women and girls to speak up. We need to provide safe spaces, we need to cultivate better education, we need to push for platforms for young women to be represented, whether it's in the arena of activism, arena of art, climate change, especially politics, because at the end of the day, gender representation matters. More young girls need to see role models in important spaces, and we need to focus our energy towards providing that for them.